Hey guys, then back here for part 2 of the Demon Souls walkthrough. It's going to be a short one tonight. I don't have a lot of time because I got to work at the butt crack of dawn. So we're going to run through 1, 2. It's the Lord's Path. Pick up after that first boss fight we did. I did help a couple of random people take this boss on earlier, just for the heck of it. Actually, I was testing world tendencies. I couldn't remember if you got better world tendency if you help people or not. Alright, so there's going to be some of these guys. There was a couple of items in here I snagged. Like some throwing knives up on this body here, I believe it was. Gonna go through all these. Remember, these guys you can actually farm to get some of your materials and your stones. But there's one more somewhere. Oh, there he is. Alright, so after you get rid of those guys, there will be an item up here to grab. I already grabbed it. And then if you loop around this way, there will be a Strava yet again. I already did the dialogue option, but essentially he tells you, hey, help me get out of here, kill all the enemies behind me, type of thing. Which we will free him in a bit. Now this part can be tricky. Just like the dragons in the very first portion, you have more fun to play with here. You can hear them coming. Then you're going to race through. This is a wing spear. See if I can grab it before. Oh, nope, that's not the wing spear. There's a wing spear in one of these bodies. Must be this one. Yep, there it is. Okay, so you can continue to go forward if you want. I'm actually going to trigger it. The dragon will follow you. So let's get him to go fire up ahead. You'll nuke all those guys up there. Get yourself some free XP. Give me a couple of archers. Now, if you have a bow and arrows, you can literally sit here and shoot the dragon and kill him. But it takes a very long time. It's a very boring process to watch, so we're not even going to bother. Up here, though, I believe is... Where's the item? I think it's a crossbow? I could be wrong on that. Yeah, it looks like I was wrong there. I don't remember off the top of my head what was up here. There's a couple of little items to grab, though. Nothing real crazy, nothing groundbreaking, just a few items. Now, like I said, you can go across the bridge yet. The dragon's going to chase you. So, we're going to go free as Strava. So, we go down the steps. And then when we get here, we're going to take a left. To the right will bring you under the bridge, out of the reach of the dragon. Going left, however, out of that door, will bring you to where Ostrava is. So we're just going to kind of run forward. There's going to be a guy lying in wait there. Not going to lie, I thought there was more. Something that is above my storage weight. So if you ever hit that, you can always send your stones or weapons that you aren't using to the bank. I'm not going to use the scimitar. Yeah, alright. And what do we got? Blue Knight Cuirass. Alright, so some Blue Knight armor. Okay, so now that we freed him, he's gonna just kind of waltz forward slowly and kill stuff. We can take a look at that armor if you want here. It is pretty heavy, so I'm not even gonna bother wearing it. As you can see, it would bring me up to 49.5% burden. That's a little bit much for me. So we're just gonna keep wearing what I got.
This is bad. How did this happen?
And if you didn't piece it together, this guy is actually essentially the prince of the kingdom. His father is the king. Based on the opening cutscenes, essentially the one responsible for this entire situation the kingdom is in. Well, we're just going to keep going forward a bit. Ooh, I should have waited to grab that. Now there's going to be an army of dogs up ahead. Oh yeah, right there. And just like all Souls games, dogs are honestly the scariest monsters in the game. They attack fast, they hit pretty hard, and they are just kind of a pain to deal with. Okay, but if we keep going this way, we're going to take this all the way to the end, which is right here, and you have your merchant again.
Hope you find some.
Now, if you really want, he sells wooden bolts and the crossbow. You can use that to fight that dragon and just kill the dragon. It won't do anything other than keep following the same path over and over and over again. But it's going to take you a very long time to do. So, bear that in mind if you decide to try taking him on.
Hard time. I'm sure he'll take.
Alright, now I'm going to go through here, because this will bring me up on the other side of the bridge where the dragon was breathing fire. So you can see we were back there. There's going to be a couple of archers up here. There's the short bow. Now, I'll just show you what I mean when you can kill a dragon here. It is a painstaking process, so I'm not even going to really do it. But you can literally just sit here and shoot the dragon if you so desired. I'm not actually going to kill him, but I didn't even hit him there. Either way, not exactly something that I have the patience for right now, but just so you know, that's one way you can get rid of the dragon. And then you... Ooh, I forgot about all these guys behind me. Ooh. Alright, let's take these guys out. You can see the dragon stops right before the carriage there, so you can loot whatever you want here. But that's all I'm going to bother looting right now. I know there's some more items back there. Honestly, it's nothing that I am real keen on grabbing, so we're just going to kind of let that be for now. I'm going to pass through the fog, and this is the third portion of the bridge. The dragon will do his usual fire-breathing shenanigans, so we're just going to wait a minute. Alright, so we're going to run forward. We're just going to keep going. I know there's items all over the place. Ooh. That guy actually hit me. Wasn't expecting him to hit me there. Now with these blue-eyed guys, They might hit hard, they might have a lot of health, but they're relatively easy to deal with. Two shots is a stagger, third shot's a hit. Alright, so now when we get here, that's the boss right ahead. We're going to take a hard right though, and we're going to run up these steps, and there's going to be a crystal lizard. Now, if you play Dark Souls, and if you watch the previous video, you know crystal lizards are a good way to get your materials you need. There's going to be a couple of guys up here to kill. Now, I'm not actually going to summon anyone to help me in this boss fight, because I'm just going to show you guys the way to kill him, I guess, if you're running solo. And there is a trophy that you can get for killing him without killing any of the archers up above. You'll see what I mean when we go in. But when you summon people to help, a lot of times they don't know you're going for the trophy or what have you. I've already platinumed the game, so it's not going to tell me that I get the trophy, but I will show you how to get the trophy regardless. And on that note, let's give this boss fight a go. And welcome to the Tower Knight fight. It's pretty slow. That's going to be an AoE blast. You're going to want to come up behind him, slash his heels. You can see they're starting to glow. Once you get enough damage on both of them, he'll fall over. Like this. Ooh. That sucks, he fell on me. Now you can tap his head. And he's down for the count. So the biggest thing with him, get his feet. Go for his feet, take him out. Alright, and that is going to get you the Iron Demon Soul. There is an item up here that you can grab. Normally I think there is on each side. How many? There's an archer in each one of these little nooks here, so 2, 3 archers on each side. There might be one up here too, I can't quite remember. But they literally just keep raining arrows on you until you kill the boss or what have you. Okay, I can't quite remember what that item is, so we're just going to do this. I think it's a Stone of the Eyes, I think, for rezzing yourself. I don't need that. Oh, that's what's taking up all my weight. Oh, no, it's late moon grass. Okay, I was wrong. Alright, but now when you get to this point, you are going to encounter a barrier and it will not let you pass until you kill an archdemon. Thick colorless fog holds you back. Only those who have slain an archdemon may pass beyond this point. Now, this game has an archdemon at the end of every area. So we can go back to the Nexus. So essentially, each area has 3 bosses. That, except for the first one. The first one has more than that. But now we are at a point where we have to clear out one of these other areas before we can actually take on this boss fight. So what we're gonna do... Oh, let's see, which one do I feel like? Oh, Strava came to join us up here. You can talk to him, get a little dialogue option going if you would like.
Before the Blight, Boletaria, the king, his knights and his subjects were... I've spent much time in my studies. Look at what has become of us. I refuse to believe that this is what Father...
I think we are gonna go... We'll hit up the Valley of Defilement. We'll do... Well, no. Actually, no. Oh, let's see here. Yeah, why not? We'll do the Tower of Latria. Now this boss, if you've watched any of my other videos, when I was running my luck build, this boss fight actually is the one that I was nuking with that build. Most of these doors are all going to be locked, and you have to find the keys to get in. I'm almost thinking maybe I should do this one later, because there's a bunch of secrets in this area, and I don't have the time to dive deep into them. Oh, let's see here. You know what? I actually want to do more of a deep dive into this one, so we're gonna back out of here. Sorry for the confusion here. But there's a lot of different things in that one with finding the right keys and all that kind of stuff, and world tendency type stuff. So, yeah, we're gonna do this one. Now this is kind of an very heavy invasion area, so I would not be surprised if I get invaded here. Now, if you watched the last walkthrough, this is where I came to get this crescent falchion that I'm using. Ooh. And fire works wonders against these guys. So, just an FYI, fire is boss. Cool if I can hit this guy. Pop a heal just to be safe. This is where the game actually starts getting relatively difficult. Four swings with my falchion kill one of these guys. Ouch. Good thing I got enough stamina to do 4 swings then. Alright, so right up here, got these boys. Oh, that's gonna hit. Ouch. Now there's actually a few secrets in this area as well. First being, you want to get over to that side. Watch out for the arrow trap. We're going to go up here outside that door in the previous walkthrough. I can kind of just poke my head out there so you can see. I don't know if I want to take on Big Boy yet or not. Screw it, I can. Let's fireball him. But over here is where that falchion was, right on this body. And again, that's this weapon here, the Crescent Falchion. Crescent will regenerate, it scales with magic, and I believe it regenerates your magic over time as well. Not very fast, but just a little something. But you combine that with a fragrant ring, and it's pretty useful. Which reminds me, I don't need the cling ring on right now, so we are going to put on... Oh, screw it, we'll put on the Thief's Ring. Make it harder for enemies to detect me. Alright, so we're gonna go this way first. Yeah, see, he doesn't come after me right away. Also, I would highly suggest the Thief's Ring for this level, because... Oh, careful, there's another arrow trap there. Because there are some flying mantas, and the mantas will constantly shoot at you if you don't have, like, a Thief's Ring or a Grave Robber's Ring on. Yeah, those guys. Their detection radius is really high, and they hit pretty hard, so they are just overall a major nuisance in this level. Throwing on a Thief's Ring will prevent them from shooting at you for most of the level. There's a few areas where they'll still try popping shots, but... Get rid of him. I gotta be a little careful in here. I know there's some skeletons in here somewhere. Oh, hello. Now that is a illusion wall. We're going to go ahead and knock that. But before we go down there, up here... Oh, hello. If you played Demon Soul, or Dark Souls, I apologize. If you played Dark Souls, you will possibly remember Sparkly the Crow, who is right here. So this whole thing, you drop an item, then you can go ahead and you can exit the game, and then when you reload in the game, Sparkly will give you something in return. Let's see if it will let me... Let's see, do I have anything that I can actually drop that they would like? Nope. Alright, so they don't like that item. I can't remember what the items are specifically that they actually like. Let's see here. Nope. I know, like, I think golden coins, which I don't have any of. Oh, you know what? I think the brass telescope. Alright, see, so I dropped the brass telescope. Then we're gonna exit the game. It's a good thing there's very little load scenes here. We're gonna go continue. And there's now an item here. What does brass telescope give? Oh, would you look at that? That's how you get the fragrant ring. Too bad I've already got one. But there you have it. That's your Sparkly the Crow. There's a list online of all these different things you can get. And actually, I'm pretty certain that's how you can easily get some of the more rare crafting materials. Because some of them are just a pain to farm for, and I'm pretty certain you can trade some of that stuff to Sparkly to get. Alright, now here's where you get your longbow. so back through the invisible wall. I know there's some skellies down here. I just don't remember exactly where. I want to say this is kind of like a kill corner right here. Is it this one? Might be this one. Yeah. So you're going to want to watch out for that, because there's a skelly on both sides. Alright, we get rid of one. Get rid of two. Okay, go to this body. Now this way, that copper key that I picked up earlier is used to open this gate. And this is another merchant. As you can see, he sells some better stuff than your previous merchant, for sure. Alright. Now, if you're playing on, what is it called? Fractured mode. That makes everything mirrored, essentially. So everything is on your right, it's on your left, etc., etc. And you have pure white or pure black tendency. This crate over here, you can actually break this crate, and there will be one of those ceramic coins. And I think you need roughly 20 ceramic coins or something like that. And you can trade it to the crows to get a key that later on will allow you to open up a secret door that wasn't in the original, that will allow you to get the Penetrator's armor, which is a boss fight that you will encounter. Now I gotta watch out here, there is an arrow trap button somewhere here, I believe. Right directly in front of me, that I just hit. Good thing I had my shield up, that would have hurt if it didn't. Alright, now there are some good items in here that you're going to want to get. Of course, that means dealing with the Grey Demon. Now, this is the exact same demon that you fought in the tutorial. Just an FYI. So we're going to throw some fire at him. Oh, that mantis shooting at me, dang it. Oof, that hurt. You know what? I actually am not going to sit there and just cast magic at this guy. We're going to screw it. We're going to go all in. Oh, I maybe shouldn't have done that, because that hurt like a truck. Alright, I got some late moon grass. Pop one of those. I guess I'm back in here. I might as well grab these items so you can see what they are. The soul. Ooh. Roll out of here. That was another curved sword we picked up. Now, if I didn't have the Thief's Ring on, this would essentially be a consistent, non-stop barrage from those things. Alright, this guy was in a little bit more open space than what he is. Oh my gosh. I'm getting destroyed here. They didn't really do much to improve the AI on this guy, though, from the PS3 version, so you can kind of just get around behind him, like I was in the tutorial. Now I inflict bleed on him, though. I didn't do that in the tutorial. As long as it keeps doing that. And he's not of course. Oh, that was close to hitting me. I dislike that. The goal is just to stay behind and close to this guy, really. That's not good though, I'm stuck. Ah! So behind and close works if you don't get stuck behind them. Alright, just pop a couple of those. We'll finish this guy off. Alright, and he goes down. And then you get a gray demon soul. And the Uchigatana. This is probably my favorite dex-based weapon, is the Uchigatana. Very powerful for what it is. There'll be some cloudstone over here, I believe. Yep. Cloudstone. I think that's used to create crushing weapons, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, so we got a bit further to go before we get to the boss yet. So we're gonna go deal with these skellies here. Normally I'd be pulling out my bow just to kind of draw them one at a time. I guess I can do that with this too. I gotta be careful though, because there's a big boy inside of there. Alright, he didn't aggro to me, so we're good there. These guys do probably more damage than that gray demon do, honestly. Alright, so we're just gonna burn him down. Bladestone shard. There we go. That's for making, I believe, sharp versions of weapons. Alright, so this is a shield that I find very useful here. Let's see here. What can I send to storage? Well, I can't even use a compound longbow yet, so I might send that back. We're going to grab this. The Adjudicator Shield. Now this shield regens your health when it's equipped. Well, I don't have the strength to wield it efficiently, so blocking with it really ain't going to do much for me. But if I wanted to have constant health regen, a lot of times what I'll do is I will just equip that shield and throw it on my back. I won't even use it for anything, and it'll just slowly tick my health back. There's a certain level in this game that is poison everywhere, so you take almost constant tick damage, and that is a very useful thing to just kind of throw on and kind of negate it. Grabbing all these items. There's the Stone of the Eyes. That's, I mean, we've already put a couple hours into this game, and that's only maybe the third one that I've picked up, so you can see they're quite a bit more rare than what Humanities were in Dark Souls. And I don't think there's any enemies that actually drop them either. Alright, so we're going to come around here. Now, this hallway is a kill hallway, in the sense that trap button right there. So we're just going to sprint through it. And cut to the right. Wait for the 3 arrows to go. Then you can loot your corpses. Coming down here, up here is going to be another body. Renowned hero. Okay. I'm actually going to see what I have for arrows, if I have any arrows or not. Not much, that's for sure. We do have a bow. And I completely missed my shot. But this part can get tricky, for sure. There's going to be a big guy around the corner. We're going to try seeing if we can bait him. It's actually a relatively easy way to do so. I got the stupid thing shooting at me there. Take off these, I don't need those. But relatively often you can find soul remains. I'm going to use one of these. I'm going to pop it over here. And that'll draw his attention. So you can see he's going crazy over it. This is probably the hardest part of this level before the boss, anyway. Is just trying to get up here when you got these narrow cliffs and crap. But soul remains, this is probably the only time I actually use that, is for that dude around the corner there. Now there's going to be a couple more to deal with. You pieces of garbage. Pop a couple of Crescent Moon, even though it won't do much for me. I think there's going to be 2 more guys yet. Oh, usually I just use my bow. Hit them once, get their attention, start dragging them over. And dead. Alright, here is a fog. This is the area right before the boss. There are some things to do here before we go to the boss, though. So we're going to run up top, grab these items. Some late moon grass, that's always good. And then across this way is going to be a ring. So you drop on this, walk across. Grave robbers, I believe. Yep. Similar to the Thief's Ring, except Grave Robber's Ring will actually work with people invading you, too. So it's actually more useful. It's very useful, in all honesty. Some crystal lizards. Just be careful with these so you don't fall off the ledge. I have done it more times than I care to admit. Because he's actually relatively hard to hit. Because you get the stupid bouncing weapons and crap. Okay. Then you press circle to vault that. And this here is your regenerator's ring. Just like it sounds, regenerates your hit points slowly over time. You can stack that with that shield I had mentioned earlier, which will give you decent health regeneration, actually. Okay, so we got that. I think... Did I get everything up there already? No, because you can actually go over here. Alright. And this is just right back down here. So, oop, arrow trap. Forgot about that one. Then we have one of these fun guys. Go figure. I'm just gonna burn him out. Maybe, if I can hit him. Whew, that would have been painful. He would have actually hit me there. Alright. Do I have anything to get my mana back? I do have an aged spice. But before I use that, put that in there. I don't have any fresh spice, huh? Just aged spice. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm going to try showing you a way to beat this boss that will also get you a trophy. So if you can kill him without him falling on his knees, you can get a trophy. Now with this boss, if you go down to ground level and fight him, there will be a sword in his body. You keep attacking that sword, similar to the Tower Knight, and he will fall over onto his knees, where you can then attack his head. If you don't want to do it that way, you need to use some sort of ranged weapon, whether it be a bow or a spell, and you can just start hitting him from above and kill him, and I will show you what I mean. You just gotta be a little bit careful with some of your positioning. So let's give this a go. Essentially, you're trying to hit that bird on top of his head. It's a lot easier when you can lock on like that. He's just going to do tongue swipes. You just want to roll out of the way so you don't get hit. Every time he's about to do an attack, that bird will make his little tweety noise. Ooh, that was almost too close. And you don't want to fall all the way down, because I'm pretty certain that's death if you do. Whew. Getting close here. Uh-oh, he's gonna hit me with that, I think. Eek. Ah, he did clip me with that one. His tongue can kind of glitch through the floor, as you see. So we're just gonna reposition to a different side here. Oh no, that's death. Oh, I'm alive. I won't be for long though if he hits me. But I'm gonna try getting that trophy, so I'm just gonna run back up. Ooh, that's not good. Pop a heal. I mean, like I said, I already got the trophy, but I'm just gonna show you how you can get it. Oh my gosh, that could hurt. Just rinse and repeat, and that should be the end of the boss. I actually thought I would die when he knocked me off with his tongue, though. Fall damage would get rid of me. Alright. But that is killing the first boss in the Shrine of Storms right there. What's he called? The Adjudicator or something like that, I think? Or Educator? I don't even remember. Something like that. But now that would get you 2 trophies, one for killing the boss and then one for killing it without letting him fall down. But I think that is all I'm going to have time for tonight. So we're going to go back to the Nexus level up. Most of the bosses in this game have some sort of cheese to them that you can figure out, or, you know, I'll kind of walk you through them myself because that's what I'm here to do. Alright, well I've been pumping a lot into magic. I should probably give myself a little bit of health here. Maybe a little dexterity, a little strength. Boom, there's that. Oh, I might be able to get myself one more. Oh, is that broken?
I'm stockpiling my way, but I would be happy to lighten you.
Now, if you remember in the first walkthrough, there was a body we cut down from a chain. Off that body, we got a hair clip.
See, this, I too must contribute how I can. I too must contribute how I can. Best of luck to you.
Now, this guy...
That ornament.
There it is.
That belongs to my daughter. Then she didn't make it after all. May I ask a favor? Would you mind giving me that hair ornament? I'd like to have it. You're a saint. Thank you. I mustn't forget. It's not much, but I found it discarded on the main road. But it seems to possess... Anyway, I feel that you should have it.
And there you go. Ring of Herculean Strength. That increases the amount of gear you... or items you can carry. We're going to repair all of our stuff. Can I upgrade anything? I can upgrade the short bow. Don't know if I really want to, but I could. But that is that. I did my leveling up, repaired my gear. Let me know what you think I should do next in terms of levels. We've got the Valley of Defilement. I could continue on with the Shrine of Storms. Could go for the Tower of Latria, get my PvP items. Or I could continue on in Stonefang Tunnel after the spider fight. Could take you on to the Flame Lurker, and I would show you how to craft boss weapons. But hit me up in the comments if you feel like it, so let me know which one I should stream next. I'll probably take a day off tomorrow, maybe stream on Monday. We'll see. But until then, I will catch you all on the flip side. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it.